7:46. We're set for News Extra this morning, and that's brought to you by Intralinks today. Here is News Director Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Steve, and good morning, everybody. And I'm very pleased to have Marty and Barb Martinson here, and we're going to talk about some things going on with Legacy of the Plains and concerts and Bandana Ball and all that kind of thing here this morning. But the first thing we're going to do is let Barb announce, and this is the initial announcement on a concert that will benefit the Legacy of the Plains later this summer, and I think you're going to like who's coming. So, Barb, take it away.
Well, Kevin, we're really excited this year to be able to have Marty Stuart. And Marty has been singing country music for over 40 years. Well, 40 years, because he's 53 years old. But he loves traditional country music, but he also plays a lot of the new country music, too.
Plays a lot of contemporary stuff, yeah.
He's a great guitar player. And one of the reasons that we were able to get Marty is because he's going to be playing at the South Dakota State Fair on Friday of Labor Day weekend. And so we're going to have him on Thursday night, August 29th, the Thursday before Labor Day weekend.
Yep, and he's a high-energy guy, too. Don't, just because he's 53.
No,
okay.
He's really high energy.
Yeah, he's a high-energy guy.
Well, and I'll tell you right now, Marty's on RFD TV, and he's one of their anchor programs. I mean, he's one of the most popular programs on RFD TV. So we're really excited. Marty was here about 23 years ago, 23 or 24 years ago at the Scottsbluff County Fair with Joe Diffie, but he had a new album last year, and so he's still a real popular and demand artist.
Yep. All right, so we're going to be at the Five Rocks Amphitheater, right?
Right, and we are going to have an opening act, Kevin, but we don't know for sure yet. Marty's bringing his whole band, and so the sound system that we have to use and everything, they ask if we had an opening act that it just be one person. And so once the sound and lights and everything gets set up, they just want one person, so they won't have to change anything. So we have to yet figure out our opening act.
Okay, all right, very good. So ticket prices, very reasonable, especially when you're looking at Marty Stuart. So let's talk about that.
Well, yes, our ticket prices are $25 for adults, and children 6 to 12 is $10, and 5 and under are free. So the concert is affordable to anyone that would really like to come, and we wanted to announce it this early so that people could start making their plans, because we know there's a lot of concerts in the summertime, and it's a lot better if you can make your announcement so people can plan for it.
All right, so when do tickets go on sale?
Well, we're hoping that tickets will be able to go on sale by Valentine's Day, and they just need to call the Farm and Ranch Museum and talk to any of the gals out there to get their tickets. And that number is 436-1989. 436-1989.
All right, and that'll be a good number for the other thing that we're going to be talking about here pretty soon too as well.
Well, and Kevin, we need to talk about the sponsors just a minute, because this is the fourth concert that I've been able to put on for the Farm and Ranch, and we have our same three sponsors that have been there all the time, and I think that's wonderful. And we have Westco, we have 21st Century, and Regional West Medical Center. And these guys all put in enough money so that we could get Marty Stuart here. And then Fremont Motors is paying for the sound and lights this year.
All right, shout outs to them for doing all that and making it easy for Marty Stuart to be here. Once again, August 29th, Five Rocks Amphitheater. It's the Thursday night before Labor Day.
Another thing I did want to say is I looked on Marty's website yesterday, and a lot of his concerts, the tickets start at $40 and they go up to $55 a ticket. So to be able to have our sponsors and then have our ticket price at $25 for adults, when you look at the cost of what it costs for Cheyenne Frontier Days and stuff, that's a pretty reasonable cost.
Yep, no question about it. So hope everybody kind of sets that date down, and we'll let you know exactly for sure when tickets are available. But they're hoping by Valentine's Day you can do that. All right, Marty, we want to talk about the Bandana Ball. That's coming up even quite a bit earlier than August 29th. That's next month.
The Bandana Ball is very rapidly approaching. It's February 9th. That's a Saturday night. It'll be at the Gering Civic Center. And it's a real fun time for everyone. We have entertainment and, of course, the delicious meal that the Civic Center always puts out.
Right.
And then, of course, we'll have both live and silent auction items, a lot of those. And we've got some really great items already gathered together. So we certainly invite everybody to come out. Tickets for that are just $30 a piece. And for the meal and for an evening of entertainment, I think that's very reasonable. Also, when you have a entity like the Legacy of the Plains Museum, we need the money to, for operating expenses. It costs a lot of money just for the utilities and such to keep a place like that going. So this is basically what our fundraisers are for. And of course there'll be a capital campaign coming up to raise money so that we can get all the new facilities built and get the North Platte Valley Museum moved out to the Farm and Ranch campus and that sort of thing, and get all the displays and that sort of thing. But basically what these type of functions are for is to meet operating expenses of the museum.
All right, and then like I said, the Bandana Ball does that, and then of course the concert that Barb was talking about is going toward those capital things.
Right.
So there's a difference between the two. The Bandana Ball covers operations, and then Barb, your concert helps out with those capital expenses. That's the idea, right?
That's the idea, Kevin. And one thing about the Bandana Ball that I love is the silent auction. I think women love to shop. And this year they really put together a tremendous list of items for the silent auction. So that's always a lot of fun too.
Yeah. Nancy Haney will be here on February 5th to give us a few more details as it gets closer, 4 days before. But you guys would like to have people buy tickets as soon as they can.
Absolutely, because we have to, of course, give the Civic Center a ticket count so they know how much food to prepare.
Yep.
Tickets are available at the at Panhandle Co-op at Main Street Market at the service desk, and also out at the Farm and Ranch Museum. If you don't know where else to go, give me a call. I think I can find a few to pass along.
All right.
So tickets are available at various locations, and as we get more locations, we'll certainly get that announced.
All right. You can look them up. Pretty easy. Marty and Barb Martinson, they're right there in the phone book.
Yes.
They still have a landline.
Yeah, we
Okay, so just give them a call if you need tickets, all right?
Okay, that sounds good, and we hope to see a crowd of huge.
Yeah, hope to see a big crowd there that night on February 9th. And once again, Nancy Haney will be here, and we'll have a little more coming up on February 5th, but hopefully you can get tickets ahead of time.
And Kevin, we will also have live entertainment at the event, so it'll be a fun night.
It'll be a good night, no question about it. All right, very good, you guys. Thank you much. Appreciate it. Anything else, real quick?
Well, just put on your calendar August 29th, Marty Stuart, and as soon as we determine who the opening act will be, we'll let you know. But it's only $25 for adults, children 6 to 12, 10, and 5 and under are free. And it's always a fun evening.
Yep, always. Marty Stuart. Okay, you guys, thank you.